Dr. Alex Bogdan, discovered that mathematical psychology had applications far and beyond the academic arena. He noticed that behavior of groups, herds, flocks, always result in predictable behavior going forward, and that you could analyze that behavior and ultimately output something that would be relevant to a stock market trader's interests. Stock market traders all want the same thing, and we figured out a way to make the market anticipatable or predictable. We have an algorithm that ultimately allows us to analyze market sentiment and predict where traders will go in the future. We call this intuition amplification. It's a new class of tools. It looks forward, not backwards. It does not use historic data. And to explain the magic behind this, I invite Doctor to come up and explain it.
Well, should I click?
Yeah.
Well, for a change, I'd like to get some excitement going on because mathematical psychology is an exciting field. It has nothing to do with majority of you guys, but fortunately, it is a subject that's never been explored in this business, and it yields a lot of possibilities for the future. You know, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, we introduced something that never has been done before. It's a psychological analysis of traders' behavior. We analyze the order flow to the order book, it's our primary signal, and we extract the signals out of it using fairly complex mathematics that is telling us two things: trader sentiment in true sense of it. You know, the sentiment word has been used forever in this industry, and usually it refers to the ratio between put and calls open interest, but it's in true meaning of a sentiment. It is the state of mind that predicates what you're going to do in the future. And another thing that is very powerful is perception. The price of gold does not go up just because of supply and demand. It goes up because our perception of its value changed overnight based on whatever information we received. And psychologists know it very well that the same thing can be perceived very differently by other people. So what we've built a tool in the form of a cockpit for anybody who is interested in markets, traders, hedge funds, institutional traders, institutional money managers. And this cockpit vividly represents, in the form of gauges, what other market participants think at the moment of that security. In the poker analysis, you always can win the game regardless of a card you got dealt. If you know your opponents well, if you can read their facial expressions, if you know what to anticipate from them, you can fold earlier, and the market is the same game. You can always outperform somebody if you know what they're thinking about. This tool does just that. In my past, I designed a lot of cockpits for military aircraft and other military vehicles. And it was a challenge to compress so much information in a very readable, very concise display. And this display normally becomes an extension of a pilot, extension of what the pilot's brain thinking about, and helps them to analyze situation, not using logic, but associations and the right part of your brain to instantly perceive what's going on in the marketplace and make the right decision. The information that is imprinted in the behavioral patterns of traders is exceptionally valuable. It took us, as Murray said, 17 years to extract it, but we finally did it. And if you are interested, I promise you that you will never be able to look at the market without these night goggles, because they'll tell you what other people think. That's the magic behind the perception. And we call it, Murray said, it's intuition amplifiers. Each one of us has a very, very good sense and very good intuition, what we should or should not do. This tool allows you to exploit it. I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you.